Have you guys ever wanted to just get infinite grenades and melee a bunch of GM enemies? This is the Glaive build for you. I'm going to be showing you a Void Glaive build that's going to be working with the Void subclass with fragments and aspects with some mod combos to get extra damage resistance, and you'll be able to melee tons of adds and survive for a very long time. We are going to be using Karnsteins. I definitely tested a bunch of other exotics out, like the Rift that gives Devour, and this is definitely still the best build. Devour is just not good enough, and this constant healing from Karnsteins is really the key to this build. With this, we're going to be using the Well of Tenacity for 11 seconds in 2 different ways to spawn them. This will allow us to not die and keep the healing that we're getting from the Karnsteins and really be able to get into fights and get out of them in GMs. This is incredible, and I can't wait to get to see it. I have a lot of Glaive builds coming up. I have one for the Hunter and Titan. I might have already posted the Hunter one. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to post it next. But I really appreciate you guys being here. And if you guys are really enjoying the builds, it would just mean a ton if you guys left a subscribe. And if you guys are already subscribed, a like would just really mean a lot. And I'd love to see you guys in the comments. So that would mean a ton if you guys have said something. I'll respond to you. And hopefully we can have a good conversation, or at least clarify something. Thank you for watching, and let's get on to this build. Here you go, guys. Okay, guys, for this build, I was going to just try using Devour with maybe CCAM Filaments. Tested it on GMs, very risky build. It's just too difficult for any normal player to use it, and I was barely being able to use it. I was getting by like no health at all. But it kind of worked if you want to try that out, if you're like insane. But we are using Well of Tenacities with Reaping Wellmaker, Elemental Ordnance, and Elemental Time Dilation with the Karnsteins, because the Karnsteins are exactly what you want with that consistent health regeneration. It's way better than Devour, but we are going to be still using Devour because of the fact that we're going to be using the Echo of Exchange. Will give you melee or grenade energy from getting melee kills, which stacks with glaives and works with glaives. So we're getting 20% of our grenade back every kill. So if we get 5 kills, we'll have our whole grenade back. So we can basically use spamming these to get the Devour, keep rocking. Child of the Old Gods is going to help us get even more grenade energy slowly. And with the Healing Rift, it'll be very nice to get the Reaping Wellmaker procced. And it'll also allow us to get class ability energy for each kill when a Void Soul is attached to it, which will help us get our Rift back much faster, so we can keep using the Reaping Wellmaker. I'm using Echo of Obscurity just to get some extra survivability if we need to get a finisher off, but I'm mostly using this for the recovery because you want to have a really high recovery, probably 9, but the other stuff really helps it out. If you don't want to use this, there's a lot of good options you can use. You can make your grenades last longer. You can have weakening grenades, which is really exciting and very helpful with the champions and all that. But we are using Echo of Leeching, which will give us some health. This isn't needed, I guess, but the resilience is nice. But like some other Glaive builds, this does work with Glaives. But the Karnsteins kind of override it, so I still have it on because of the resistance, but I would definitely note that if you're not using Karnsteins. Definitely use the Echo of Persistence. You want your Devour as long as possible just so we can get the constant grenade energy. Healing Rift as always, Feed the Void, and Child of the Old Gods. Then I'm using any normal Glaive, but this is my favorite perk selection, my favorite things. I'm using a Shield Masterworks to have our shield last as long as possible. And that's really it. That's the full build. And reasons from utility kickstarters, and that's it. Let's go on to this gameplay. I really hope you guys enjoy this GM Saber gameplay. This is great for ad clear, and you get tons of grenades. Here you go, guys. Okay.
Está bien. Vale, sal, vaya. 白手的。
Killed anything.
Are they still jumping out? Are you serious?
You can get me.
There's still more people getting out? Oh. Karnstein's just saved my life. Devourer is trapped.
You kidding me?
What the?
Bro, he's gonna kill you.
I have full health. Was this fun? You can answer me, Sale.
What?
Isn't this fun?
I don't know. Probably not.
You
It's
don't
kinda
know!
boring right now.
He doesn't know if it's fun! I watched the video that the people were interviewing the people at Texas to see if they were voting for beta